Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. All right. I'm excited to see everybody today. Fantastic. It is 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. We're so excited to have you here with us. This is our favorite thing that we've been looking forward to all day today. It's Monday, November 13th, and we are excited to be with you for this incredible special event. Now, some of you are guests here today that you've been invited to hear this information, and I want to extend a very special welcome to you. You're sitting in a seat that I sat in nearly 20 years ago. I'm your host tonight. My name is Jim Tanner. I make my home in the suburbs of Boston, Massachusetts, what we call Metro West out here. Some of you might be familiar with that. About 15 to 20 minutes west of Fenway Park for the baseball fans in attendance. And we're going to be respecting your time today. We're going to go over this incredible information. I've got some great speakers lined up for you to deliver all of the details. And the best thing you can do, as you're going to see some of our leaders taking the lead on this, is join us in the chat and share with us where you're zooming in from at the event here this evening, from wherever you are. And what you're going to see as people participate in that is that folks are joining us really from all across the map. You'll see east to west, south to north, folks that are signing in tonight to say hello. That's some of our associates and our business partners, our referral partners, and those of you that are guests as well. And as we are launching the event, I'm going to get right out of the way so that we can get right to our presenters. You're going to hear several voices this evening. And what I'd like for you to do is listen as intently as you can. We understand, listen, it's 2023 and it's almost 2024. We are very aware that while you're here with us on whatever device you're experiencing this on, that there's other sounds and other interests that are pulling at your attention. But I think that you'll agree when this presentation is over that it was worth your full attention. And I'm going to turn it over to our first speaker, and then I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to take it down to Louisiana to Miss Tammy Martin. Now, Miss Martin is going to share with you some incredible information about our company and our flagship products. But before I turn it over to her, let me just say a few things about her because she's not going to brag about herself. Tammy Martin is someone that I've personally been working with now for the last couple of years as a business partner. She's an incredible partner. This is somebody that truly cares about helping people win. She has 100% of the information that you need to know, and she's going to deliver that for you. She loves having a good time. She doesn't just enjoy helping people. She makes it her mission and her purpose in life. So I'm excited to turn it over to Miss Tammy Martin. Tammy, we're so excited to have you with us tonight. Take it away.
Well, thank you so much, Jim. And I want to welcome everybody, whether you're here to just kind of see what we're all about, or you're interested in some of our memberships, or just you just want to peek in and just kind of see what all the big hoopla is about. And I am so excited to be able to present that to y'all. And like Jim said, my name is Tammy Martin. I'm from Louisiana. And so I'm just so excited. I've been in this business since 2018, and it has been a life changer for me. And so our first screen here that you see, it's talking about your opportunity, your freedom. And tonight we're going to talk about exactly what that can mean for you and your family. Okay, so the world has changed forever. We are now in a work from anywhere revolution. I absolutely love that you can design your life around what is important to you. So that means income opportunity, more time to build your business, more flexibility and independence. People do not want to be put in the box anymore. They want their freedom to be able to take care of their families, not miss ball games, things like that with their children, or take care of their elderly parents. And so this day and time, we never know what's going to happen. So in certain times, doesn't it make sense to have a backup plan? And backup plans are huge, because right now we need to decide and just ask yourself this question. Are you working for the right kind of income? There are three forms of income. And y'all, years ago, I used to work for Chase, and I had no idea that something like this ever existed. So I work for linear income. That's where you're trading time for money, and that's what most of the people in America are doing now. But there's also leveraged income, where you work with the team and you have that income potential. And you also have residual income, and that can be part of your retirement plan. I love that with Legal Shield because our residual income is a billable book of business that we can wheel down to our family or our loved ones, that they can enjoy that as we are no longer here. And there are 5 areas to evaluate when you are looking at an opportunity. You want to look at the company. You want to make sure that they're sound. You want to know that the need is in the marketplace. Is this something that people are actually going to need and to be able to exercise in their life? You want to look at the product. Is the product something that is not just something they would sit on a shelf or think, oh, I would never use that. You want to look at the compensation. That was huge for me because I needed to know, am I going to be able to make a living doing this and it be able to benefit my family? And it's the timing right. We always want to make sure that the timing is right on time. So how in the world did this company even start? Well, this man, Mr. Stonecipher, was in an accident, as you can see in the picture here. And, he was a teacher. And so he said, well, he had car insurance to take care of all of his car needs, to replace his car. He had life insurance. If God forbid, something should happen to him, that would take care of his family. But what happened was the person that actually hit him sued him, and he realized that he did not have a policy in place that would take care of him legally. So from his kitchen table, he was able to create this company called Legal Shield, which we get to enjoy, of having equal access to equal justice all over America and Canada. This picture right here is our corporate office in Ada, Oklahoma, and it was established in 1972, empowering and protecting over 4.4 million lives in the U.S. and Canada. And their vision, again, is to provide equal access to liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice. I absolutely love this. Somebody asked me the other day, oh, are these just attorneys that are like just getting out of law school? And I said, no. I said, they have to have certain credentials to be able to service our Legal Shield members. And she said, well, what is the law firm in my state? And so I pulled it up for her, and she said, oh my gosh. She says, you're kidding me. I said, no, ma'am. And she said, they charge over $400 an hour. And so our company is advertised in Forbes, CNBC, Yahoo, Bloomberg. So we are well known, and it's over $1 billion industry. So disruptive innovation. They make things simpler, easier, and more affordable. So do y'all remember shopping at the mall? I love to go to the mall. I still love to go to the mall. My husband don't want me to go to the mall, but I love to go to the mall. But now what do? We get on Amazon, right? We did our Christmas shopping night before last. We're laying in bed and we're just looking on Amazon and getting our Christmas list done. And then what about buying CDs? Back in my day, we had the 8-tracks and we had the cassette tapes, but now we go to Spotify. I have music on my phone, right? So you can just go to your phone, listen to anything from anywhere, and just pull it right up, and there you have it. Well, what about getting access to the justice system? We also have an app. Do you know that you have a button on your phone that by the time, if you got pulled over by a cop, that cop could get to your window, you could have your attorney on the phone just that quick. That is an amazing and powerful service that people don't even realize that is even out there, and they need to know. They need to be protecting their families. So what all does this mean? Well, we have the preventative issues, right? So you just want to get some legal advice. This is unlimited number of personal issues. They will review contracts, documents up to 15 pages. They will write letters, make phone calls on your behalf. Life events. Life happens to everybody. So we want to make sure that we have our will. We want to make sure that we have our healthcare POA, our financial POA, traffic assistance. Y'all live in the South like I do. Foot is heavy because we have to get somewhere fast. And sometimes that's really not a good thing to do. But so that's really good for me. Civil trial defense, sometimes that just happens and you need to know that you have an attorney there in your back pocket for that. Tax audits, tax season is coming, so you want to make sure that you have someone when the IRS knocks on your door, that you're not just sitting there by yourself with that. We have a 25% preferred member discount, and we have 24/7 emergency protection. We actually had one of our customers, her son was in a car with some teenagers, and he did not know there was a gun in the car, and they got pulled over. All of the teenagers got arrested except for that one, because his mom had Legal Shield and he was able to call his attorney. So this is just how powerful. And if you have a teenage kid, that could be their college, or their military, if they're going in the military, could be messed up just by an arrest or something happening to them to ruin their reputation. But it also covers uncontested divorces, adoption, separation, and name changes. So this is really, really powerful. Powerful. So who is this covering? It covers the member, it covers the member's spouse or domestic partner, never married, dependent children under the age of 26 living at home, or a full-time student. I have a full-time college student right now. Dependent children under the age of 18 for whom the member is a legal guardian, or physically or mentally disabled children living at home. So that will cover your family. The next flagship product that we have is ID Shield. Now, I love this about ID Shield because a lot of people say, well, that's the same thing as LifeLock. Well, if you do a comparison, we cover so much more than LifeLock. We not only help with the kind of, I call it the standard things, they're monitoring your bank accounts, your social security number, things like that. Your just, your important stuff that you feel like, oh, that's just what ID would cover. But it's so much more than that. People are actually getting jobs in your name, getting insurance in your name, buying vehicles in your name, buying houses in your name. And people don't even realize this. And with children, their social security numbers are being stolen at a young age. And so by the time they get to 18 years old and they go and rent an apartment or try to buy a car or something like that, their credit is ruined and the parents have no idea that this even happened. So they will protect of course, your credit. They do 1 bureau or 3 credit bureau monitoring: your social security number, your passport, your driver's license, your email, your phone, your date of birth, your medical, your username, passwords, the dark web. People do not realize just how I'm not tech savvy, y'all. I'm just a Southern girl, but people know how to get in these computers and get your pertinent information. So your social media accounts, like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. They will also have credit counseling for you, okay, which is huge. People that want to improve their credit score. The one thing that sets us apart from other people, other companies with ID protection is comprehensive restoration. What does this mean? We have licensed private investigators on duty 24/7 that is working to take care of your problem. So all you have to do is let them know what's happening. I'm sure they already would know, you would be notified, but they will take it from there. So all you have to do is just say thank you, because most of the time this costs people thousands and thousands of dollars to have this restored and have their credit back to where it was from pre-theft status. Okay, I talked about the credit counseling. I love that because, a lot of people don't really understand how their credit got to where it's at and how to fix it. My daughter, she just recently got married, but she had someone tell her, get you a credit card, just put gas on it. That will help your credit score. Just get gas on it, pay it off. Don't run it off. don't run it up like that. And so this will, I'm not telling y'all to go get a credit card and do that, but I'm just saying that's what was told to her. And it did help her credit score. But it also teaches you from this credit counseling and education how to handle things like that so that when you get ready to buy a house or buy a car, whatever, that you would be prepared for that. Now, the cost on this is $19.95 a month for just one person, an individual, or if you need your family on it, it's $34.95 a month, which is a steal because if somebody steals your identity, you're going to be paying thousands trying to get that restored and corrected. So who is covered? For the individual plan, the member. For the family plan, it's the member spouse, domestic partner, and dependent children under the age of 18. Dependent children ages 18 to 26 is consultation and restoration services. Okay, so then we have our wheel of opportunity. We have a lot of different areas, and I believe Mr. Tanner is going to go into more into detail in this in just a second, but this just kind of gives you a preview. We are a well-rounded service associates, okay? We take care of people in every arena that can possibly need taken care of because we deal with families, we talk to families, we talk to employees, we talk to small business owners, and we just show them and educate them. And I love that we are empowering people and showing them how we can protect them so they don't lose their business, they don't lose their home with our services of ID Shield and Legal Shield. This is one of my favorite things. This is the member perks. I don't know about y'all, but I like to shop and I like to save money. So we have over 400 vendors that have partnered with Legal Shield, and they give us discounts on things that we're already spending money on. So, so we have, y'all can see on the screen, we have Ray-Bans, Fitbits. Everybody has a Fitbit now. Everybody's counting their steps. You go to Office Depot, your cell phone bill with Verizon, T-Mobile. We have things with Disney. Now, the one thing that I love is traveling. And so my grandchildren live in California, so I'm always looking for deals on airline tickets getting back and forth to California. So y'all definitely, this will really offset the cost of your memberships. It saves you that much money, and you definitely want to be able to take advantage of that. So now I want to introduce to y'all my business partner, Mr. John Fehrenbach. He is one of the top team builders. He and I have become really good friends. He's helped me so much, and it's just an honor and a privilege to be able to introduce you tonight, John.
Tammy, thank you very much. Great job this evening. And these member perks, holy mackerel, right? Over 400 different vendors are all vying for your business with crazy discounts and promotions. I know people have saved, on hotels, rental cars, buying shoes, batteries. I just heard the other day somebody bought a battery and saved like $25. So these member perks are definitely a great perk when you own both the Legal Shield and ID Shield plans. Listen, I'm going to just keep on moving, because I know that you're all here. We're gonna pop into this wheel of opportunity together. Listen, whether you're a small business or a truck driver, maybe a business owner with employees, and you're considering using our plans as an employee benefit, we have small business plans. We have group plans for business owners with employees. We have commercial drivers plans. We call it our CDLP for the truck driver, to protect him in the truck when he's driving that truck, to protect his license and to keep him on the road and keep him working. We have legal plan supplements that supplement our Legal Shield plan, which we all know levels the playing field in the justice system. Supplements for gun owners, home business owners. Maybe you have rentals, or you bake cakes out of your house, maybe jewelry, maybe you do designer clothing. Whatever your home business is, this covers any of those business affairs that you would be doing right out of your own home. We also have ride share and delivery driver coverage, as well as a supplement for trial defense. It adds a hefty amount of additional attorney representation and consultation to our already robust plans. We are full service associates, whether it's personal or business or the supplemental plans, we got you covered. Now, tonight, I know that you're here to learn about how you can make money in this business. So let's talk a little bit about the compensation plan. First off, it's as simple as enrolling members. And this is all based on our 6490 family plan. If you enroll a member on that 6490 plan, you get paid anywhere from $70 to $370. You go, whoa, wait a minute, why is there such a disparity? Well, you are in charge of your own promotions. When you come into the business, you earn $70 on that plan. And as you work your way up through the promotions, you earn that high commission wage of $370. Another way to earn money is through leveraged income by building a team and earn income on the memberships that your team enrolls. And then there's residual income. And Tammy covered all these in the beginning, but there's residual income where you get paid 10% commission again in the 13th month. And then you get paid every month for the lifetime of the membership. I got to back up just a little bit. When you enroll members, that $70 is 12 months advance commission. The company wants to get money into your pocket so that this business is already self-sustaining and paying for itself. And then going back to the residual income, you get a 10% of the commissions that you've earned. And then in month 13, you start earning residual income. And that goes for the lifetime of of that particular membership. And then if we can get you to go to a Fast Start training, which is a piece of cake, there's bonuses for Fast Start of up to $700. And we'll talk about that a little bit as we go forward here. Now, a little bit of compensation examples. If you were to protect 4 families with that 6490 plan, you'd earn anywhere from $300 to $2,200 in a month. I don't know, what would you use that for? Maybe $300 isn't enough to change your address, but it might be enough to help you out with Christmas or something like that. If you were to teach 25 people, now this is the leveraged income, 25 teammates to do the same thing, you could earn $120,000 a year. Now, I would submit that that's probably enough to change your address. This next slide here, again, is based on the 6490 plan, but it kind of spells out everything. If you can see in that second column, it says your level. You start out as an associate where you earn $70 on a plan. And if you Fast Start qualify, which basically is selling 3 plans and getting someone to do this with you, you'd earn a $200 bonus if you did that within your first 20 days. So 3 plans and somebody to do this with you in your first 20 days, you get $200. And then if you're in your first 45 days, if you qualify for manager, you get a $500 bonus. So literally within the first 45 days of you becoming an associate, you have the opportunity to earn almost $700 in bonuses, and that's on top of the commissions. And then as you work your way up the chart, you can see the top of it is the executive director, and you're in charge of your promotions. I always like to say it doesn't matter the way I comb my hair or the clothes that I have on or the shoes that I wear. None of that matters. All this is based on your personal production and what you do with the business. Once you get to executive director, you're earning $370 on that same 6490 plan. Now, if you bring somebody like me in as an associate and I go out and I sell that 6490 plan, the company pays me that 12 months advance commission of $70. Of course, I'm working to get to that senior associate and Fast Start qualify. But you as an executive director earn the difference between that $370 and that $70. Literally, you're going to receive a $300 override on that sale that I made. And that's for helping me. That's for teaching me the business, getting me into the right training, picking up the phone every time I ask a question. But that would be the override that you would see. The commissions are paid daily, weekly, monthly. It depends on what you opt into. I'm a weekly guy, but I know there's a ton of people out there that get paid. They make a sale, they get paid the very next day or the day after, depending on how long it takes to process. So very quickly, they get you taken care of. And then to boot, we have what's called Performance Club and incentive trips and bonuses. This is a monthly qualifier, and these are where they take you on trips where they spare no expense and all the expenses are paid. Uh, I went to Hawaii on a performance club trip, and our next one that I'm qualifying for, and I'm going to go and get to shake hands with our a lot of my teammates, is going to be in Jamaica. And the other thing on top of that is that every month that you qualify, once you've qualified 3 months in a row, you can earn anywhere from a $200 bonus to a $500 bonus, depending on your qualifying months. I mean, we say that this is the club you want to be in, is Performance Club. Listen, I don't want to take up a whole lot of your time. I've asked one of my other business partners, Sonora Dantzler, to reach out to a couple of people and allow them to tell their story this evening. Sonora?
Well, hey, everyone, and great evening to you. And again, thank you so much for attending. And we definitely want to make sure that we are going to respect your time. So let's go ahead and turn it over to one of our business partners here. Her name is Anita Matson, and she is out of Ohio. I can't wait for her to share her wonderful story with you. Miss Anita, go ahead and take it away, ma'am.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. I am Anita Madison. I am a retired police sergeant. So I know firsthand the benefits of Legal Shield. I was drawn to the business side of it. I've had Legal Shield services for over 10 years, but I was drawn to the business side when I ran into my sponsor, Jamie. And she asked me a question. She asked, have I ever thought about being an associate? And it was a no-brainer for me. I have had the service. I have so many positive experiences with Legal Shield. So it was just a no-brainer for me to take on the business. I've done marketing before. I've done network marketing before. And so what I love about Legal Shield is I don't have to ship anything. I don't have to drop off anything. I don't have to stock anything. It is a viable service that is needed in our community. My goal is to do what I love doing best, and that's building a team. I am building my team and teaching them to duplicate this awesome system. And I am just so excited about the business. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Miss Anita. And I couldn't agree with you more. You can continue to do the things that you love as well as work this business. So I'm going to now go ahead and turn it over to Miss Kayla King. She's located out of Mississippi. Miss Kayla, or is she in Mississippi? I'm not quite sure where she is, but I'll let her go ahead and share that with you. Miss Kayla.
Hey, good evening. Can you guys hear me? Yes, I am in Mississippi at the moment. Yes, ma'am, I am. So a little bit before what I was doing before Legal Shield, I would say I was like a customer service junkie. Like I had a lot of jobs, did great on them, performed great on them. I just always had a great history in customer service and just dealing with like the public. But, I got bored quick, so I'm like, I kept moving to the next thing. So then I transitioned into like the lifestyle of like independent contracting. So I did like DoorDash, life insurance. That realm will allow me to move around and still make my money and everything. And so I was doing good in that for quite some time. And then I had a car accident. And then it was like, if I don't keep moving, I couldn't make my money. So at that time of me having a car accident, I was sitting still, and I came across my upline, my sponsor, Miss Cameron, found me at that time, and they presented the idea, and I just really kept like thinking, okay, if I can't move, I still need to be able to make my money the same way. So I started looking to like residual income more and more, and so that's what kind of drew me to the business. Of course, the relationship and just the personableness of it all, and then just really knowing the product. And it was in alignment with what I want to do. So, and that's help people give back and put people onto something that is a great benefit to them. And if I win by helping others and it's just a no-brainer for me. So that's a little bit about how I got before and where I'm at. So currently, some of my successes, of course, I'm a manager now. I'm focused leaning more so into team building because I like giving people opportunity and chances to change their lives. That's just it. Like that's what I want to do. Want to put people on game and see change. So that's where I'm at with it, and that's my future plans to be a great team builder and put people in great positions. And yeah, it's just been a great experience, and definitely going to events. I really love meeting my fellow business partners in this business, great people all across the event. So that's a little bit about me. So Legal Shield is definitely great. It's a great product. When you have a great product, it sells itself. You just have to go out there and do what you got to do and market it appropriately. So I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for everybody on this call and their teams, and we just really gonna do it because we got it. So that's where I'm at with it.
Thank you so much, Miss Kayla, for sharing. And I couldn't agree with you more. Definitely, all the people that you see here in the screen view, and we're located all over the continental United States as well as Canada. So you are in business for yourself, but definitely not by yourself. And for our last person here, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Miss Jamie Burris. I believe she's located in Ohio. But again, I just want her to share her story with you so she can definitely tell you about well, what she's got to share. So Miss Jamie, take it away.
Hey, everybody. Thank you. Yes, my Legal Shield journey began years ago. I actually utilized the service for myself. I was young. I moved to a whole nother state, did not know a soul there but one person. And after a while, we did not get along anymore. So I was denied access to a hotel and with a service animal, even though I knew it was completely illegal. I did not know what to do at that moment in time. So I was able to talk to attorney at 9 o'clock at night and actually get into the hotel room. And I mean, when I say they done the job, the hotel manager called me before I can even end the call with my attorney. And she was in tears herself because she didn't want to get sued. That was my very first exposure to Legal Shield. Fast forward to years later, by nature, I'm an HR director, and that has been my bread and butter. I had my first child, and I didn't want to go back to the corporate world during maternity leave. So I was desperately looking for something where I can work from home, not be confined to a computer, not get nonstop phone calls in and out, because a lot of work from home jobs require that. And I said, let me try this Legal Shield stuff. And it just brought back that memory of when I actually used the service. So now talking to you guys today, I am so blessed that I am on this team, because if you are a mom and you have those octopus arms going on where you're juggling school schedules and work schedules and don't stay out of this and don't touch that pot, and you got just everything going on, this is a great opportunity to still be able to do that. I love the freedom that Legal Shield gives me. Right now, I am working on my next promotion. I get to promote myself. I don't wait for anyone else. So I truly love it. It's been a blessing. And now I still get to be that natural human resource and help people get where they want to be in life and experience that freedom to let them know that we do exist. You can have it all. All you got to do is just come on over to the team. Thank you, Sonora.
Thank you, Miss Jamie, for sharing with everyone. And just like you've heard already, ladies and gentlemen, it's, you know, there's just so many different areas within the company that we have that you can be a part of, as well as you can do the business in different areas and different times and different places throughout the United States. So I'm going to go back and turn it to Mr. John here, and he's going to share a little bit more information with you. And thank you so much for allowing me to introduce such wonderful team members. Back to you, John.
Sonora, thank you very much. Anita, Kayla, Jamie, thank you very much. Listen, folks, we're going to kind of go back to where we started. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. A couple of years ago, I was looking for an opportunity, a business. I came out of, well, I've done all kinds of things in my life, from direct mail to installing windshields. I did some home improvements at one point in time, kind of a master of, or a jack of all trades, if you will, maybe a master of none. But I ran into this company, and I had similar ideas on how to evaluate a company. And so in this particular case, we have these 5 areas, and Tammy talked about them. The company, it's a 51-year-old company. It literally was started by an accident and a dream, and has built to what it is today, valued at over $2 billion. Is there a need in the marketplace? Absolutely. I mean, number one, ID Shield is the number one growing crime all across America, and access to the legal system to give us all equal access to justice. It's a crazy litigious society. So is there a need in the marketplace? Absolutely. Our products are easy to access. We have apps to both ID Shield and Legal Shield. And those products take care of you, and our customer service and our attorney network, they all take care of us. I talked a little bit about the compensation. This company puts all kinds of money on the table for us, whether it's through commissions or bonuses or incentives. They're always trying to take care of us to help spread the word, literally help spread the word about Legal Shield and ID Shield. And then the timing. Is it right? Absolutely, the timing is right. Again, ID theft is the fastest growing crime in America, and the litigious society that we live in. You got to have something that you can at least pick up the phone and get advice from an attorney. So yes, absolutely, the timing is absolutely perfect. So what does it take to become an associate? Well, first off, you can start off part-time. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to quit the other things that you're doing. You can start off on a part-time basis. Maybe it's pieces of time, slices of time, whatever you can do to work the business. And you can work it from anywhere. So from your apartment, from the beach, wherever you're at. There's a couple people, we never know where they're at, but they're always working their business. The book of business that you build, that you get residual income on, is literally willable and sellable. The Fast Start training classes that we have are just the best type of training. I haven't seen a company that's put the kind of training out that this company does. We don't throw anybody off of cliffs and expect them to fly, hand them a piece of paper and say, go get them, Tiger. We train people, and we are here to help. This whole team is here to help people. And we're all aligned with personal mentors. Some of them show up accidentally. Some of them show up as we see the successes of other people, and we just happen to be able to, we can reach out to any of us and talk to any of us at any time. Right now, there's a one-time registration fee of $49, and that gets you enrolled as an associate. So what does it take? First off, get your membership, enroll, get your Legal Shield membership, get your ID Shield membership. Get the apps downloaded on your phone and use your memberships. That's when they go from your head that you know what they do to your heart, because they're actually doing something for you. Number 2, become an associate. And then number 3, get connected to additional training. We have tons and tons of additional training, and we are all here to help you. Listen, if you're sitting with a person who invited you to this meeting, give them a big hug, let them know thank you, and get yourself signed up as an associate today. If they're not sitting next to you in the room, send them a text, say you're ready to get started, and welcome to Legal Shield. Have a great night, everybody.